Hi. Can,
Maybe.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. You sound really quiet.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm trying to bring my microphone up closer to my face.
Alexa, turn off the light.
How's that? How's
That's
that?
better. Yeah.
How are you feeling? You feel like you might have a headache or something. Are you okay?
Um, I wasn't feeling very good earlier, and so I took a gummy. So that's probably what you see.
Okay. Yeah. Well, better living through 420,
I guess. Yeah.
right?
I find that so funny that we have the same birthday.
I know.
When you said it at first, I'm like, no way. That's
No
just too
way.
coincidental. Come on. That's not
It's for
factual.
reals. It's for reals.
I know. Everyone's gonna want to be like us.
Right?
Yeah.
And then celebrate our birthday every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
I feel
So,
really bad about what happened earlier, and I don't even know. I don't understand what happened. And I'm just
I
feeling.
know.
You do know?
I no, I mean I understand. I understand that you feel bad.
I just don't know what happened. I'm like, did I say something mean? Was I rude to somebody? Did I call somebody names? I don't know what I did.
No, um, this has been something that's been kind of like kind of coming up for a little while. Um, and I guess what I want to do is kind of explain to you what happened, and maybe um, let you know that the group is still here. The group still exists, and really wants to be your support group and really wants to help you. So nobody really wants to abandon you. Okay? Nobody really wants to just drop their friendship. Okay. What happened yesterday was a little bit of a snowball avalanche thing, I think, because you you're feeling insecure and you're reaching out, which is absolutely the right thing to do. Unfortunately, everybody's protectors and persecutors are very heightened right now because of the process that we've been going through with
Yeah.
you. And
It's not been healthy. I know.
yeah,
Especially with trauma survivors, that's hard.
yeah, um, it's it started to feel a little bit. It started to feel unbalanced. Kind of like it felt like everybody was um, giving a lot of their energy to you, but that we weren't really necessarily receiving the friendship from your end. And everybody really wants to give the benefit of the doubt and understand that you are going through some really serious stuff right now. So there's, you know, there's you still have the support of all of the systems in the group. Okay, you still do. Okay, I think that what we what we want to do is be we want to have more of a genuine connection. And it kind of seems like the process of the premieres with your vlogs and the live streams feel a bit disconnected and one-sided. And something that I would like to propose is that what if on some premiere nights, maybe not all or some, whatever, we need to respect the process that you need to go through as well. But what I would like to suggest is, what if we all just have a group Zoom call instead, and just have fun and just joke around and maybe talk about
I like that
other
idea.
stuff that's not so.
I've been working on that. I've been really working on that, but I can't stay consistent.
well, you're going through a lot of turmoil right now, and and it's understandable that you feel like things are very inconsistent. Kind of feel like everything's going a bit haywire.
I've been feeling like this for years, and now that I've gotten stronger, it's like it's its own snowball, and I'm on a runaway bike going downhill, and I can't slow down, and I don't know how to stop myself from doing something stupid, and I keep thinking stupid thoughts, and I keep reaching out because it makes me feel better. And not because I need anything specific, but just the fact that I'm talking to people.
Yeah.
I never wanted to take anything from anybody else, and I kept saying that over and over again because I recognized I was breaking so many boundaries, and I was recognizing that I was relying so heavily on something I shouldn't be relying on. I'm trading one obsession for another, and I hated myself for it, but it's like, but these guys are healthier. I need to do something because I can't keep this same shit that I'm doing, and these guys are healthier. And I talk to my therapist about it constantly. Is it bad? Is it bad? Tell me it's not bad. Tell me it's good. Tell me if I need to stop right now before it gets out of control. And I felt it going out of control. Everything's going out of control. Jim's going out of control. You guys are, you're going through your stuff, and I'm losing everything. And it's like, I know I participated. I know it's my responsibility to do me. And I really am doing my very darn best. I don't even think there is try in this equation. I'm doing everything I possibly can to keep myself as balanced as possible and not make Jim worse and not make my friendships and everyone's abandoned me for years on this because I don't know how to stop myself. So I don't think you guys have the answers, but it just helped that I could reach out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And everybody wants to be there for you to reach out to. Really, really do.
Yeah, it's so silly.
Unfortunately, it seems like the cycle that we've been getting into, particularly videos including Jim, seem to trigger the protectors and persecutors in all of the systems, including my own.
That makes sense.
And so, going forward, what would be requested would be to focus on you and your future and your independence and your healing.
Right.
And nobody wants to help Jim. Nobody wants to help.
Except my dumb noodles. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to really get them on board with that, and I'm fighting all myself constantly.
Yeah. Well, that's part. That's why we're here is to help you communicate with your noodles and reconcile with your noodles.
I know.
We're not here to be providing feedback on on your marriage, or we're not here to be providing feedback on Jim's autism,
right,
or things like that.
That makes sense.
We're here to support you in your healing with your noodles.
Right. That makes sense.
We're here to help you bring your noodles together.
Yeah.
And see, what happened yesterday was just a big snowball where all the protectors and all of the persecutors were just like, I can't do this. And they all had a knee-jerk reaction where they completely pulled away.
Right.
And it's,
I just don't, I guess I don't know. I mean, if everybody knew that I was working on myself and getting out of here this week, I didn't know I did something that said that I wasn't.
Well, something to point out about that is that, so we know that you're behind on your vlogs and your premieres and therapy sessions and things, as far as your own reviewing the videos, editing them yourself, making sure that all of the noodles have seen all of the videos, but what's been going on is that the premieres are a week behind current day. So it's kind of sending everybody on this Ferris wheel ride where during the day we're like, oh, Crystal's getting out, she's getting out. And then we're watching a video where no, she's getting sucked back in. But then we think you're getting out, but no, you're getting sucked back in. Because we keep going from today to last week to today to last week. And what would really help this group together and focused on everybody's healing is if we could focus on today, because that's what we really want to do, is help you with today and moving forward.
Yeah, I get it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I pushed a bunch out just so I could get caught up, and when I leave on March 1st, I'm not going to vlog for a while, and I think that's healthiest because I noticed that even by going to my mom's, I'm jonesing to vlog, I'm jonesing for gym, I'm jonesing to vlog, I'm jonesing for gym. I don't have any balance in that, and I need to get out, and so I'm going about 15 hours away on March 1st. And I probably won't even have internet access. I don't know what I'm going to do about work because I only took 2 days off for March 1st and 2nd. But it's going to be rent-free. I don't have to pay anything except gas to get there. And it will be far enough away for me to stop doing the dance that I'm doing to myself. Because I recognize that I need to get out, but I don't know how to get out. So I gotta take one step at a time. And my first step this last week was to take back my power. And my second step was to choose a date and to choose a place and to choose a plan. And it's been so hard to stay focused because my noodles don't want to do it. And so they're finding ways to make gym better. And it's not even that they're doing anything. It's just that he's noticing me pull away, so he's trying really hard. And then when he tries harder, they notice a lot more than I've ever noticed anything. And so we get completely fuzzy for like a whole half a day, and we don't know what we're doing anymore. And then, so if I go on March 1st, so I'm like inching my way there, and it's baby steps because I gotta do it. I know nobody else can do it for me. Nobody could save me but me, and it's hard because I can't stay focused. So the medicine's helping, I think, because I'm finally focusing.
Okay, good. Yeah.
It's just not focusing as one thought, it's focusing on two camps, you know? So, I don't think they're as strong today as they were on Sunday and Monday. And then there was that live stream where I had to get it on real quick because I felt myself going back. I felt myself leaving. And he starts in on me, and I get stronger and stronger and stronger. And once I had to record so I could stay strong. And when I started staying strong, I started getting really angry. And then that night, I Zoomed with Henry, and Henry was there, and so Henry gave me feedback about autism and everything, and even though that was helpful, I could tell my noodles were fishing for ways we could change ourselves to accept him and change ourselves to love him and change ourselves. And I said, but that doesn't give him a right to treat us this way, right? You know, I'm trying to teach the noodles that this isn't okay. So even though they were still thinking softly about gym on Tuesday night, it wasn't until Wednesday, I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday. Was Wednesday the 25th? No, the 24th. I don't even know anymore. I'm so confused. Anyways, it wasn't until I was talking to Webby, it was right before I talked to Webby, this great idea came to my head to leave on March 1st to this specific place and stay at this specific location. And if I could stay there, oh my gosh, it's going to be so hard, but I won't have these ways to get to things real quick, you know? It's like going to rehab. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm thinking about this. This is so scary. Anyways, I'm sorry.
No, you're so strong. Just, yeah.
And so I want to connect with my friends. I've been making it a point to not talk about my marriage. I've been making it a point to make fun and have fun and everything. And I wanted to start that Stranger Friends channel to move away. I thought the noodles were with me. I thought we were on a path, and it just seems like he's getting more ridiculous, and it's hard to decipher anymore. It's like he's pulling him back like a magnet, and I don't know what to do. It's like therapy twice a week, and medication is not enough, and I keep thinking I need someone to rescue me, and I know that's not true, because that's not gonna change their mind, the noodles' mind. So I feel like I'm working against myself, you know? Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm just falling apart on you.
Don't apologize. Do not apologize. Do not apologize for having feelings. for expressing them.
I just don't want to dump them on you, and I've been trauma dumping for so long on everybody.
No, that's, sweetie, I'm the olive branch, okay? I'm the olive branch saying, hey, honey, we don't want to abandon you. We don't. But everybody's just, they've gotten so triggered by Jim. And it's so hard to watch when you're in the period where the noodles who want to stay are in charge. It's so hard to watch. And you know, some stuff. There was a video, and it just kind of felt like it was a premiere, and everybody was chatting, and we were trying to help Magenta find her strength, but to become independent, to get away from your drug.
Right. Now.
Okay. But it just felt like we were just being met with so much resistance, and oh no, but this, oh no, but that, no, but Jim's getting better, and everybody's protectors and everybody's persecutors were getting more and more upset, and it's gotten to a point where it's like nobody wants to help you save your marriage. Nobody wants to help Jim at all.
No, I know. That's not. I'm told. It's speaking from a Magenta point of view for a second.
Yeah.
It was like trying to walk through the floor of a lake, carrying all this weight that nobody was helping me get there. Like, I needed to feel this way all the time. I needed all the noodles to be on board with this plan. And because they weren't, because the other thing was stronger, the thing that we longed for, the thing that we wanted, the thing that we thought it was all about, it was just kept pulling us back and pulling me down. And so it wasn't until I remembered the number one rule that you do with ADHD kids is you break it down simple by simple. You don't say, just get ready for school. You got to say, get your socks on, get your shoes on, come to me, I'll help you tie your shoes. You have to break it down so small, these little tiny baby steps. And if you don't do the baby steps, then the kid will just, I don't know what to do. Or they'll get completely distracted, or they'll just run around in circles. And it's like, they have so many things that they gotta, like, they don't know where to start. And so I knew that the only way that these little noodles that don't want to leave and these little noodles that are so scared are going to get out is I have to break it down. And I'm like, okay, even if he changes, let's get you to this step, and then this step, and then this step, and this. And I know that if I can get Crystal to 15 hours away, I don't want her to come back. I don't want her to come back, and I don't ever want to have to deal with this again. I'm so sick and tired of carrying the weight of Crystal and all the trauma and all the bullshit and all the marriage promises and everything. It's like, get the hell out of there. If you don't get the fuck out of there, we're going to die. We're going to die, and we're going to drag our friends down every time we do it. And it's like, if I don't start with Crystal, so on Monday it was take back our power. On Tuesday it was, okay, we're going to test this. We're going to look at places for rent just for a week. Let's just look. We haven't even done nothing yet. And you can't even get to step 3, Crystal, without thinking that you're doing something wrong, and you run right back to him thinking that it's okay because he's trying really hard. And it's like, then step 4, yeah, we're spinning in circles, but I'm hoping that we're spinning out. It's just, I hope we're spinning out. I really do, because Webb knew it. I've been talking to Webb daily, and I don't know if she's contributed to your olive branch thing, but she knew that I was working on one step, and so I don't have access to everybody every day unless I spend time to read. And when I spend time to read, there's noodles up there that feel like they gotta defend Jim, they gotta talk back for us, and plus we know that you guys are doing stuff for each other, that you guys are helping each other, and if we insert, then we feel like we're not able to contribute as much as we want to, and we don't want to come off cheesy. We are in a crisis, and we've been in a crisis for a long time, and I don't know how else to do this. And I don't even know how to get myself to stay in one thought for long enough to move forward. But anyways, I want to do what I need to do on March 1st. And I don't know what I'm going to do to prevent myself from turning around, but I feel like the only thing that's going to get me there is people helping me, one foot in front of the other. And if that stupid movie hadn't have made the noodles, we probably wouldn't be here right now freaking out. I get so close, and then I get dragged back, so I want to stay. I really do, and I appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me. I felt like there was something specific that I did in the last 24, 48 hours, because nobody put up their boundaries and told me this wasn't okay way long ago. They didn't tell me that they weren't okay. Do you know what I mean? They didn't tell me that they're whatchamacallits are triggered. And Crystal, I really don't want to think things with Jim, and can you please kind of focus on you and not the Jim? And I know you need to do what you need to do, but I can't participate if that's what you're gonna do. Like, nobody put down their boundaries, and I'm not blaming them. That I'm just saying I can't be responsible for them not talking to me before today, you know? I was thinking that they were like friends of steel. I'm like, wow, they could just bring out these protectors and they're not so bothered, you know? Like, I thought I was envious of that, and that's stupid for me to assume, because I lost so many friends that I thought were friends, viewers, or whatever, because I think the longer we kept continuing, the quicker they started plummeting, and I kept my small little stranger friends, and you guys are so great to have been there for the first place. And it's not even been, it's only been 2 months, right? December, January, 3 months. This is the 3rd month. You guys are a healthy group of people, because nobody should last that long. Like, this is a good time to do a breakup when you find out that your partner's, crazy. It's like, okay, yeah, we've had enough. Let's tell him goodbye. And I get it. I'm not wanting to ever have an unhealthy relationship ever again. And if I can't get out safely, I don't think I'm ever gonna get out.
I understand. Take a deep breath.
Okay, sorry.
Deep breath. In for 4. Out for 4. In for 4. 4. Get a sip of water. Take a drink.
It means I'd have to go get some.
Okay, well, right here.
Yeah, I'll get some. I need to drink some more water. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be right here.
All right, thanks. Come on, take. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. So, yeah. Now, you are right that people should have spoken up earlier and said, hey, got some boundaries, go in here. But nobody really, really wanted to be there for you so much. And
right.
Also, really didn't want to tell you anything negative about your processing or anything like that,
I get it. I would have done the same thing. I walk on my own eggshells. I don't blame them. I just was like, hey, I thought we were all talking about system responsibility here.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody kind of tried in their own way, but I'm not necessarily here to speak for everybody.
No, and
intentionally.
I'm not blaming
Sort of
anybody.
say,
I just want to make sure I'm
just to
not
say,
the only one that needs to practice system responsibility.
well, yeah, people could have spoken up a little earlier, to be true, but at the same time, um, there there was some system triggering going on
Yeah,
within
and if
everybody
I
as
went and
well.
looked back at
And
those chats and whatnot, I bet you I'd see all kinds of hints, Crystal. Get your act together, Crystal.
yeah,
So I'm glad there kind of was a blow up then, because otherwise I don't know if I would have caught the hints.
okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think yesterday was just kind of like a meltdown snowball effect of protectors and persecutors just having a bad day, you know.
Yesterday or today?
It was yesterday. It was last night. It was yesterday. It was yesterday during the day.
When I wasn't on the premiere.
When you deleted your IG for a little while.
Oh, that was just a few hours
Today?
ago. Yeah, that was today.
That was today. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what day it is. Don't ask me what day it is.
Yeah. That was earlier today.
Okay. Yeah. So, that's what yeah. So,
You had me confused. I'm all, what?
sorry. I have no idea what day it is. But yeah, so, what happened earlier today was kind of a, it was just kind of a snowball effect of
All the things they've ever wanted to say. Probably.
Everybody's triggers and everybody's protectors and persecutors saying, ah, and not able to communicate, and,
It was all at once. It was all the stuff they've ever wanted to say. Yeah.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it all kind of came out at once, and I saw the dynamic of what was happening. I saw the different people leaving the groups and things like that, and I knew I felt like I could feel how you were feeling. I could understand how you were feeling. I did not want you to feel abandoned, and that's why I sent you those IMs and their DMs. Yeah, it's like, look, I don't, I do not want you to feel abandoned. And to be perfectly honest, everybody was pretty conflicted about what to do yesterday or earlier today. So this is it, is you haven't lost for anybody forever. It's going to take a little bit for some people to come back. They might be a little hesitant at first, but what we want to do is support you going forward. We want you to find your strength. We want you to help you get out of that house.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we want. That's what everybody wants. If we could all get a big moving band together and come there right now and grab your shit, we would.
I appreciate that.
Okay, everybody. Seriously. Seriously, Valen would drive. Okay. If it meant coming to get you and move you the fuck out of that house,
yeah,
we would be right there. Okay. It's this whole backtracking and trying to fix Jim thing really threw everybody for a serious loop.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to feel, a lot of self-blame about that, because we also understand that, you're going through a lot of turmoil.
Here's a station based on your liked songs on Amazon Music.
So, this is
Alexa, stop.
It's not. A lot of what happened yesterday was about self-protection more than criticism of you. Okay.
Yeah, and I guess I just didn't see it coming. I didn't know that it was building up like this, and I should have known.
Yeah.
I should have known because of all the signs and stuff. Like, I look back and I can think of things now. I just feel bad that I should have been more mindful of first of all, it's one thing to rope you guys in while I'm going through my shit, and it's another thing to just excuse myself for a little bit and say I gotta, because to rope you guys in is like pulling you guys up by a yo-yo. It's like a merry-go-round that you guys don't deserve to be a part of. I don't deserve it and you guys don't deserve it, and I appreciate that you guys want to be there in support, but like all my other friends and family, they support from the sidelines. They're not playing the damn game with me. And so it feels lonely, yeah, because I only hear from people once in a while, but that's the healthy way to do it. I can't help an alcoholic by getting drunk with him. I can't help an alcoholic by partying with him every night. It does feel like enabling when you do that. So I appreciate you guys standing your ground and being good at your self-care, because it's not until the addict hits rock bottom that they finally pick themselves up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's when they've lost everything and everybody that they finally wake up and they say, "Oh, this hurts." They want to support, but they don't want to do the work. And what's going to motivate them to do the work if it's not rock bottom? You got to go through it. It just light bulbed. Can you tell?
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. This is my I'm glad it came today. It's so close to my goal date, because without the goal date, the ones that want to stay would be bothered that we didn't do the goal date. Well, we're too competitive and OCD to skip the date. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like building up to what I'm wanting anyway, if I try to leave today or tomorrow, it just wouldn't work. It has to be the day we said. That's kind of a requirement, I guess. If we try doing it the day after, then we failed. If we did the day before, we're jumping the gun. But it's like we get permission to cross the line for the race on the date. I think that's why it is. I was wondering why I can't just leave right now. Why can't I leave right now? Why can't I leave in the morning? Why am I so stuck on this? And I'm like, well, it's because I got some problems, I guess.
Well, for some reason your mind is just stuck on March 1st, and March 1st is the day, and that's the day.
Because I think what they want, kind of like when you have a execution going on for the executioner and the mayor and the prisoner and the guards, and everybody knows that that's the execution date. But if anybody tried to speed up the date, it'd be like, wait, no. I still want my last minute to see if I can get out of this.
Right. Yeah.
And I think I have some noodles that feel like I'm going to. It's so funny because you're telling me, fuck that asshole. And I'm like looking at myself through the mirror, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but it's true. So it's like I'm talking to myself, who's so hard on letting go.
Yeah. See, this is the stuff that we want to be here for.
Not watching videos that are a week old and watching me spin out of control. That makes a lot of sense.
Right. Yeah. We don't need the details of your arguments with Jim to know he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, he's an asshole. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's true.
Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry. It's just the cardinal truth. Bless his heart, he's an asshole.
He's spoken like a true Southerner.
Exactly, honey.
You're so cute. Oh, I'm so lucky, you guys. I'm so lucky. This is good. This is good stuff. I'm sorry.
No, don't stop apologizing.
I never knew I said it so much.
You have a group of people who really, really do care about you. We want you to be strong. We want you to be independent. We want you to be Miss Crystal, queen of your life.
Yes, okay? I love that.
And we're not here. The stuff that you've been asking us to do the past couple of weeks is not what we're here for.
Right.
Okay.
I know, and I'm so sorry. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I just want you to know how much I feel so bad. I never wanted that for you guys.
No, I understand. I really, really do understand.
It's like I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding and I'm getting it all over you guys. It's like, we don't need this.
It's like we just wanted to bring the Band-Aids. We weren't prepared to mop everything up, too,
Yeah, we didn't want you to give us a hug. Jeez. That's basically what I did. I'm like, here, take some. Get some off of me. I don't want this no more. Here, you can take it all. Oh, I've been trying to get everybody to take my crap. Okay, I hear you. I get it.
Okay. So, maybe, okay, now I will say that I'll have to pass messages along for you. Okay.
Okay.
DM me. Sorry. Would you like for me to send out a Zoom?
Yeah, if you want. Uh-huh.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay.
So Saturday, so tomorrow at noon Arizona time, I will send out a Zoom to invite anybody who wants to come to brainstorm on the Noodles' new jobs
Yes.
for Crystal.
Right. Baby
So
steps.
we're focusing on how to make Crystal the queen of the noodles.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And we'll get we'll get more clear with that as the days go forward, but yeah, it's just going to be a brainstorm like you said. We won't have an exact plan. So that means it's just an open idea. Sorry, I'm having to talk to myself right now.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, just open brainstorming. We're not trying to make a bullet list that we have to finish by the end of the meeting.
Right.
It's not a pressure. We must finish this list.
Well, and right, and
let's just brainstorm.
And if we can just like respect that, I can't get the stupid time out of my head. Midnight at March 1st is the soonest that they would be willing to go. So if anybody says, why are you waiting, or what's going on, that's just going to make us all wait. No, we said. So I don't know why it's so important, but that's why, because I've already tried getting us to go earlier. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go to sleep now, right? That's probably what I should do.
Let that gummy take you to dreamland.
Right.
Yeah. So I feel terrible about today, and a lot of people feel terrible about today. Many system members of many systems feel terrible about today, and it's going to take a little while for some people to come back, maybe, but there are people in this group who want to help
Right.
go forward.
I appreciate that. I wonder if that's why Blobs and Fallout left too.
Do you mean the Crystal Noodles one?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really.
Well, just because they were in the beginning, I just was thinking. It's just, I'm starting to think of all the signs and stuff that I should have been more paying attention to. It's funny because I was all, hey, we need to all contribute. We can't all just be sucking the thing here. I'm all saying that in the other. It's like, Crystal? That's funny. I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay, I'm just starting to wake up.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, but yeah, so
maybe 12:30. I'll see a link or so. That's what I should expect.
So tomorrow, yes, tomorrow at noon your time is when the Zoom will be.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go because I don't want to drag this out into a big long.
Uh-oh, is there something else?
No. I'm wrapping up with the conclusion. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. I know what I wanted to say.
Oh.
It's an important bullet point. Your friends love you.
Aw.
And to your friends, okay? Especially the protectors and the persecutors in those systems, okay? Because they want to protect you. They're looking out for you, okay? And if they say something that you don't want to hear, it might be tough, but that's their job.
I think I know it, but I won't know it until they're... So I'll try to help with that, yes.
Okay. Like, you know how Kyrie is finding a newfound respect for Valen
right.
in his system?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I really like that. That's what I showed them with the little Kyrie kitten, and yeah. I'm trying to get through to them with other visuals and stuff. Okay.
But it's that kind of thing where, if Kyrie trusts Fallon, we should all trust Fallon.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
So, I'm not promising everybody's going to be at the Zoom tomorrow.
Hey,
I will be.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
So, and I'm sending it out. Okay,
if you, I'm only going to be disappointed if you don't show.
Well,
that's just honest. Because I don't expect anybody else to, and only because you're making a thing with me right now. That's the only person that I could say, hey, wait a second, she said, you know what I'm saying? And then if it's just you and me like this, I'm totally fine with that. You're a sweetheart, and I love you, and I think you're awesome.
Well, I love you too, and I think you're awesome too, and I hate to see you in turmoil, and I don't want you to feel abandoned. And that's why I really, really wanted to talk to you tonight.
Thank you.
Okay? Because I want you to, we're all still here. There's, you know, the group is still here. And I'm the one, I volunteered to be nominated as Dr. Poe.
Dr. Poe.
Talk to Crystal. Let's see what's going on. Let's build that bridge again. Let's start working on building that bridge again.
Thank you.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Your friends love you.
Thank you. I love my friends too.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay.
Do you okay. I don't want you to feel.
I don't feel abandoned. I feel actually really loved, and I don't feel hated or rejected. I actually feel like this was the intervention I needed. So thank you.
Welcome.
Because
Very, very welcome.
I was trying to get an intervention to Jim so he'd wake up, and that was never happening. So yeah, I had to save myself. I have to save myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We got it.
Yep. And that's what we're here for. That's what the Stranger Friends are here for. We're here for Crystal.
Yeah, my gosh.
We are here to help Crystal become the queen of her noodles. We don't give a shit about Jim.
Yeah.
We care about kids. We absolutely care about kids.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Who doesn't care about kids?
And you're absolutely brave for sticking with your March 1st plan. And that's what we want to be here for.
Yeah, I'm talking.
March 1st.
Yeah.
Let's get you to that where you need to be.
Right. Yeah, because March 1st is coming up quick, and
It is.
and I wasn't really sure how we were going to get the kids out by March 1st and not uproot their lives entirely, because that just triggers the noodles to want to stay. So I thought that maybe just a vacation and telling the kids, hey, keep this secret for me because Dad's not going to be happy about it. I got to get at least 7 hours away before I can say, hey, Jim, I'm going to Utah for a week, and I don't know what's next. I just know that I need to do this for Crystal, and the kids know that I'm gone, and they're going to take care of themselves, and I'm going to call them every morning, but you're going to have some hard feelings, and you're going to have to deal with it. And I'm going to say that to him just like that, but I've got to be far enough away so I don't run back, no matter what he says. And I got to be far enough away to respect that I need to still call him, though. He's the father of my children, and I need to at least give him that little bit. And that's why I gotta sneak away before the noodles try to stop me. Oh my god. This
So
is
your plan to basically kind of just sneak out at midnight?
That's the only plan I have right now. That's the only thing I've got everybody on board with. And
you can do it.
I started making a list of all the things we need to do, and I only got one thing on there. I don't even know what I did with it, but it says write a love letter, or write a goodbye letter, or something like that, just in case he finds it before I call him. But yeah, that's the only thing I can get on board with doing first. I know there's got to be packing involved. I know there's got to be making sure I take my medicine, making sure chargers, all the stuff that you guys were telling me the other day, but it's like, I can't move. I'm so frozen. So it's like, I don't know how to do this.
Well, we'll start with the call tomorrow at noon. Get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Eat a good breakfast. At
Okay.
least I will be here tomorrow at noon.
Thank you.
To help you get started. We're
Yeah.
going to think of new jobs for your noodles. Maybe we might even take a look at that to-do list. you what kind of stuff you need to get done in the next few days so that you'll be ready to.
Yeah, I need to start getting the car packed. If I get the car packed, then I will have an easier time just jumping in instead of trying to drag everything out in a sneaky way. So it's like I gotta do that at some point. So if I do that Saturday while he's at the movies, or I do that Sunday, but then he might come out and I'd be scared, and then I'd totally back away from the whole idea. So that's my next step, is I gotta figure out how to pack the car. Okay, I just figured it out. We just got a plan.
Okay. All right. So
All right.
tomorrow at noon.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
At least I will be on Zoom.
Okay. I'm good with that.
For it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it, and I'm gonna send the invitation to everybody. I don't, please don't expect everybody to come.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't even have any expectations a second person will come, because I have been saying it, even though I don't really know how to do it myself, but I've been saying practice self-care. I understand that. I understand that that's first and foremost, because that's what we're doing with him, is we're trying to practice self-care. And yeah, we have bleeding hearts, like my stranger friends do. Our trauma, I think we're susceptible to it. So when someone needs us, we feel needed and we feel like we can be there. And so, yeah, my husband he's a broken soul, but he's done. Even if he did change everything, we're so done trusting that he's changed. So, yeah, I can't swim here anymore. I gotta swim somewhere else. So it's just the way it is. Sorry, guys. This is so hard. Okay, I'm sorry. I really am okay. I'm going through my breakthrough.
Are you still in touch with Webby? Have you been in touch with Webby at all?
She stopped when you guys were stopping.
Okay, because I DM'd. She's one person I haven't heard from yet, so I'll send you the link. But I'll DM her the link.
She probably feels torn between you guys and me, because we've been talking every day and she's been watching my progress, so she probably doesn't know where you guys are coming from, because you guys don't know how far I had worked these last few days. And she does know how much I've come, and so that's where she probably feels super conflicted with supporting you guys.
Right. And see, that's part of the miscommunication, because all that we've really seen lately is stuff from a couple weeks ago. Nobody else knows the progress that you're making right now. Nobody else knew anything about the progress that you were making.
Exactly right. It was 7 days behind, and I didn't seem to get any questions, so I'm like, yeah, I guess they're just doing their own thing. That's fine. They watch just to show support. But I didn't think anybody was invested at all. It didn't feel like I had investments besides Webby. You know what I mean?
Well, it felt like you were in a place where you weren't ready to listen to people. You weren't ready to listen to the support to get out.
Sure, I get that.
It kind of felt like the banging the head on the brick wall.
Exactly, because I'm banging my head over here. You guys are banging your head over there. I get it. It's cause and effect. It came with its own.
Just had to give up.
I know, I get it, and I don't blame him at all. I was just thinking, yeah, that's the only reason why, is because Webby continued to reach out. And so I would Marco Polo her, and I would tell her, this is what's going on today, and I'm just telling her, and I hardly ever Marco Polo anybody anymore, because the noodles are afraid of that. They're afraid of keeping people up to date with what's going on. They only want to Marco Polo when everything's fine. So anyways, I'm just keeping you a long time.
Yeah, and I don't even have Marco Polo, so I've never used it. So it's not like there's a means for that daily update from you, to know where you're at. Unless we watch a video from today, from you saying, hey guys, this is what I got done today, and that's your premiere, and then we can be like, yeah, do this and do that, and oh, this noodle's having those doubts. What about this idea, and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Maybe more of an Instagram thing, because it's instantly.
Yeah,
because Marco Polo is just a messaging thing, so we would do it daily, and that would be just.
It's basically just like sending video messages to each other, right?
Right, but it's unlimited, So you don't have only just that little circle that stops, you know, you could do it forever if you needed to. And then they don't feel obligated to watch right away. They can go back and watch later or rewatch later or something. It doesn't like disappear or get lost in the shuffle, you know, so
Yeah.
it doesn't feel forced. So I don't know. I just thought it was a great tool because it was, without it, I wouldn't have been able to keep up with communicating as much, you know, and that's why we started the stupid videos, is because I needed to say what was going on out here in the real world while the noodles are la di da di da. We gotta just do what we gotta do.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And to be honest, I mean, that's how everything started. It all started like, you know, everybody was in the present. It was all like, we're talking about today. And then somehow it felt like we got into this loop where we kept talking about last week. And then it was like, but where is she now? Where is she now? How does she feel now?
Right.
And then
Hey,
it
honey.
just kind of went back and forth, you know.
You want to say hi to Poe?
Hello.
Hello.
We're just talking right now. Are you going to bed right now?
Yeah.
Okay. She's helping me.
Okay.
We call her Dr. Poe now.
Dr. Poe.
Yes. I have an unofficial, apparently I'm an unofficial therapist.
And have you heard of Dr. Poe, the veterinarian? He's got his own TV show.
Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, that's funny. I should check that out. That's funny. I know
Just
nothing
remember that.
about animals except my cats. So.
Yeah, there you go. Did you need anything from me?
No, just let me know what was that.
All right. I just felt like I was interrupting her thought.
Sorry.
That's okay. Good night. Take it out. I don't think he heard much.
You're okay. You're okay.
Mm-hmm. I've been getting stronger. Yeah.
So anyway, I was asking if you had been in touch with Webby because I wasn't really sure where she was at, and a dynamic kind of happened where nobody else was. We weren't really quite sure. A dynamic happened where nobody reached out to Webby, so kind of felt like we left her in the lurch a little in a way, but then also at the same time we were like, oh.
Well, I don't blame you, because when I was feeling attacked, I reached out and told her. And because she knew where I was at, she probably felt that wasn't called for. And I would tell her, well, I think it's just because they're a week behind. And
Right.
and I said, if I can just tell them what's going on right now, but then I don't know why the noodles won't let me skip ahead. And so I would spend most of my freaking work days just trying to get caught up, because if I didn't, then I would never be able to. They would just quit altogether, and they would stop doing it at all if we can't do it in order. So it's just this OCD obsessive. It's a compulsion, and I guess I just got to. Like, that respite is going to be so nice. That March 1st without my computer, without my things, it's going to be hard. I thought I was going to get that on surgery, after surgery, but they freaking figured out a way how to get the damn computer into the. I don't know what it is.
Recovery.
Yeah, because it's like they want help and they want to get out, but they want to do it a specific way. That's what it is. So it's like they don't know how to get out either, but if they're not going to have, I don't know, their process, whatever that stupid thing is. Yeah, I get it. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I'm okay. I'm going to take another breath.
Okay. Deep breath. Let's do another breathing. Here we go. In for 4. Out for 4. One more time. In for 4. Out for 4.
Wow, this is pretty cool. I'm
you
excited. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So I tell you what, I'll let you get some sleep.
Okay.
Sleep. Get a good breakfast. If you need to reach out before noon your time, send me a DM. But I can't necessarily guarantee I'll be able to answer because I'm not quite sure what my morning is going to be like. Okay. I'll at least be able to answer back and be like, oh, I'm here for you, but I may not be able to just like do a Zoom or something.
Is
okay?
Wind Chime there too with you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, because I hadn't heard from her and I didn't know if She was just busy. You know how she gets busy sometimes. Okay. Yeah. I'll message you directly if
Okay.
I need something before noon. Otherwise, I'll just wait for the Zoom link at 12.
Okay.
Sounds like a
good.
plan.
12 o'clock your time.
Yes. Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. I
High noon.
appreciate
It's a
you.
date.
I appreciate you.
You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome, sweetheart. I could not let anything. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let today end like it did earlier today, and I had to try some kind of mending.
And I think the way you did it was very kind, and I appreciate that, because if you hadn't been, I would have written everything off. And I had some really dark images today, and I'm just like, no, we're not doing that.
No.
Yeah, so I just needed to just really be... I just needed to be as on it as possible, and it was hard. It was the most exhausting day that I've had, and my husband came home and was like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, I can't keep this up. It's like holding my breath. I can't stay that. I gotta take a breath, you know? So, yeah. It's exhausting.
Well, maybe today was a little bit of, kind of a breakdown that maybe you needed a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the group will regroup, and, you have not permanently lost everybody. It may take some people a little longer to come back, but
it's like
everybody want to be here for you.
Right, I need to become overt, because we've been too blended for too long. We're not really distinct like the OSDD one. You know what I mean? Like we're so closely knit. So it's like we need to like fracture and break off and just become dang overt magenta or whatever, and let the other ones just go to the back. You can't be a part of this decision making. You gotta go. So I gotta really figure out how to do that. How can I force a break if I can't naturally get there? That's why we've been trying to, negotiate with them. They're like little terrorists. Okay, I'm starting to see things a little clearer now. Sorry. Thank you.
Well, what we can do is, like I said, we'll help you figure out how to move forward. What we want to do is help you stay strong through this exact process.
Right.
We want to help you keep your head, keep your cool, and keep your shit together all the way to March 1st.
Yeah.
And if you're getting there, I mean, we can have a Zoom going when you're going, and we can all sneak out
and write in Poe's pocket.
Okay, I mean, this is what we want to be here for you for.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I'm gonna get a pocket made just here so I can pretend like you guys are in there with me. I'll be like, okay, we're on the secret mission. It's where my phone goes. You guys are in my pocket.
Okay, here we go. So
that's
okay.
Funny. Okay, thank you. I'm
right,
so silly. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
Okay, all right, sweetie.
All right. Talk to you later.
Tomorrow.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye. That was pretty special. That was pretty special. I'm gonna get rid of my premieres right now. My premieres are so dumb. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how dumb my freaking premieres have been. Okay. I'm really high, but I'm actually really clear too. Plus the ADHD medicine and everything. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hide all these premieres. Yeah. That's why I've been hiding them, because they're freaking god-awful personal. And nobody needs to know this shit. Nobody needs to be triggered by my crap. Nobody needs me to trauma dump on them. My friends don't either. My stranger friends don't need this. I'm going to hide all these. We're hiding the videos. Wow, 12 views? I only had 2 people at the premiere. Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna change this to... We're just gonna change it to scheduled. Da, 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 da. Why don't you want to change it to today? Well... We could change it to today if we think these are stupid now. If we think we're busted. Busted? That's not the word you want to use. Busted. How come I don't see Phoenix? Why isn't Phoenix on here? Oh, here's Phoenix. Okay. That one's at 10:45. That one's at 9:15. Okay, we're okay. We got this. Oh. Just starting to put the pieces together. I'm reading all the messages and I see how many people have chosen out of the group. I'll talk to Webby Boo in the morning. I don't even know if I'm going to share this video. I'm not doing my vlog anymore. I feel so awoke. I feel so many noodles are waking up and realizing what's going on. We feel more. Maybe this is where we delete our channel. Okay, then stop complaining. You want me to delete the channel, then you stop complaining. Well, I know I didn't hear you complain, but you sure as heck are being all dramatic about this. No. It's not that they don't want to watch. They want to know how we're doing. They're concerned. They're caring people. But to be a week behind is detrimental to them being able to help behind the scenes. If you want them to help behind the scenes, they'll help behind the scenes. And if you only want them to help during your premieres, you're going to be defensive if last week you were like doing something they don't approve of. Well, do they have to approve? Yeah. Because you want their help getting out, don't you? Okay, so I see what you're saying. You're saying that you thought that this noodle channel wasn't about getting out. You thought it was about figuring out your noodles. Ah, you thought, okay. So you think that we're making it up that he's abusive. I gotcha. That makes sense. So if you thought we were making it up, you've been trying to get us on your page. We've been trying to get you on your page. I see. You thought that you're, that makes a lot of sense now. But do you realize the only reason why I was okay with you airing our dirty laundry like this was because we knew you were fucked up and crazy, and okay. This is really starting to make sense. I'm starting to get a lot of aha moments, and I'm glad I'm recording it because I want to remember this. You guys keep suffocating me with chloroform and making me knocked out. Yes, 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 yes. I've been fighting my way out for fucking years, and I'm finally up and awake as long as I can be before you chloroform me and put me back in. Okay, we're gonna stop talking now. We have taken up way too many people's time. We have overstepped our boundaries. We thank you guys so much for watching from the sidelines. Please don't get so involved again. I love that you're wanting to help, and I'm so sorry that I didn't realize that I was being a piss poor friend with our understandings were so mixed and fuzzy that I couldn't make sense of things. So I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying now I know. Now I see clearly. And if I don't make progress and I don't have proof in my pudding, you can you're not going to abandon me. You can take care of yourself and go find yourself the friends that you need, because I want to be that friend that you need. I really do. But I need to prove it to you that I do. I need to prove it to you. I need to do the hard work on my own for a little bit and stop leaning so much. And it's just making me more confused. Ooh, that's how Jim's doing it too. It's making him more confused because he's leaning on me so much. So I just need to stop. So he can get clear that this isn't the marriage he wants, and I can get clear that this isn't the marriage I want, and you guys can get clear if this is a friendship you want or not. Because I need you, yes, but do you even like me? Do you even really care for me? Do I care for you? Is this a relationship we can make work and stuff? I'm not saying I don't want you. I'm saying you've got to take care of you before you can take care of me. Everyone knows that. That's the oxygen rule, right? So take care of you. And if you have enough spoons for anybody else, decide who is going to get your spoons first. I don't have to be next. Heck no, I'm not that special, and I'm not trying to downplay me. I'm not trying to devalue me. I'm just saying you get to decide your people, and I get to decide my people. And this is the same argument that I want to tell Jim if he should ask. I'm going to say I get to decide who I have spoons for, and you are not the person that's going to suck spoons for me anymore, Jim. So if I'm the Gemini in your life, please take your spoons and protect them, because you deserve your most spoons. And if you have any other spoons that you want to give somebody, be deliberate on who gets to take up spoons in your life. Yes, who gets to take up the spoons in your life? It better not be me. I have taken enough spoons. Enough is enough, Crystal. You're done. You're done. I mean, I don't want to abandon my friends. I mean, my friends are there for me, but they're not capable. I have no idea how much you missed or how much I freaking said. Now I don't even know. I said a lot of great stuff. I thought I did anyway. I thought it was great, but who knows anymore? I am not certain where I left off or where I was heading with this, but anyways, I should just go to sleep. Just like Dr. Poe said. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry we're gonna have to get rid of all this stuff or take it somewhere or something. No wonder why my mom is so lost on me. She's so lost. Why does Jim keep me here? If he knows this is bad, why does he keep me here? Because he's not such a good guy. That's really the only explanation there is. He should know better. He should know better for all of this stuff, and he doesn't. Wow. That is a tough pill to swallow. But we're gonna swallow it one little breakthrough moment at a time, okay? Then why are we filming it all? What's the point in that? To get more people on board? No, we've already heard enough people. Why are we filming it? Well, because sometimes we need to remember what we said. Because sometimes we forget, sometimes we go back to them, sometimes we just keep looping around. And maybe if we watch ourselves say all these things, maybe we will figure it out. And the best way I can describe it is noodles. I don't want to claim d.i.d. I don't want to even claim alters, but if I can't describe what I'm going through as noodles, then I'll just crumble because I will feel like all of it is me. I have to depersonalize this in some way. And if I don't depersonalize it in some way, then I stay confused. But if I pull them out and I let different ones take charge of different things, yes, like Poe said, let's give each of the noodles a different job. Otherwise, if they, whatever this is going on, we have to depersonalize it in a way that unites us, not depersonalize it in a way that keeps us confused. That's kind of cute. That kind of looks like a 50s hairdo. Not really, but you understand where I was going with it, right? Like, it's not professionally done, of course, but just throwing it up there real quick, it kind of made it look, okay, you can stop now. We're gonna go. Talk to you later. Thanks again. I'm so sorry. Thanks again. I love you. Bye.